Hey guys, what's going on? It's Karl here, back with another video, keeping things consistent this week and making it camera week. Last video we took a look at the RX100 Mark III, which I'm currently recording with right now, and that was the best point and shoot in 2015 unless you want to record in 4K, which leads me to this video. Probably the best camera that's recording 4K or for video in general is the Panasonic GH4, and I've had this for nearly 1 year. There is some serious competition from Sony. We have the A7S, which has crazy low light performance. Also records in 4K, but that is not internally. This does right to your SD card. I know we've got some new competition coming out, the A7R2, which is crazy, but it is also expensive. The body for the Panasonic GH4 you can grab now for around $1,400 to $1,500. Slap a lens on there, you're looking at around $2,000, whereas the A7R2 is gonna run you $3,200 or $3,300, I believe, and that is just the body. And this has been my trusty sidekick, and I absolutely love this thing. And a lot of you ask what camera that I use to record this video or my videos in general, and it is this beast right here. Where to begin with the GH4? It was probably my biggest investment and my biggest upgrade for my video production, and I chose to go with the 12 to 35mm lens. This is the common workhorse, and that's at f2.8. And for those of you that don't know, the GH4 has a micro four thirds sensor, not the largest on the market, and it's dwarfed by full frame sensors like on the A7S, but for my purposes here on YouTube, I think it's perfect. I always have controlled lighting, and the biggest feature, which I think is really important, especially last year, you just saw the 64 gig SD card stuck in. It records internally 4K, which at the time was pretty huge. Using the GH4 is pretty simple. Up top, we've got a dial wheel, which you can change to shoot in the mode that you want. I'm primarily in movie mode, and it has a nice lock function. White balance, ISO, and exposure all up top, as well as a dial wheel, which you can set to whatever you please. On the back, we've got the autofocus and manual focus mode, as well as the movie record button, another dial wheel, which you can set to, as well as the menu button and several other function buttons, which you can change. And last but not least, we have an electronic viewfinder, which is really good, and I haven't really used this as much as I'd like to, since I'm shooting primarily in video and I'm in controlled lighting. But when I do take this out to use for photos, especially when it's super sunny out, that electronic viewfinder is super handy. On the front, we do have the pop-up flash. To tell you the truth, I have never used that once. And on the left, we have a shots mode dial, which you can change to, say, things like time-lapse, something that I've been using a lot more lately with my vlogs. And lastly, we have that hot shoe mount up top if you're planning to rock an accessory like an external microphone. One of the best perks to have if you're primarily into video is a flippable LCD screen, especially if you're a one-man crew. That the GH4 does have. But enough talk, take my word for it. Here's a few sample videos. You've seen them all already on the channel. The GH4 records crispy footage. And that will be my opinion for the best camera to record video with in 2015. I'm currently back recording on my GH4, so you guys can get a comparison between that and the RX100 Mark III, which is still a pretty decent point-and-shoot camera that does record some awesome video quality. Let me know though what you think down below in the comments. I know there are better options out there, but I think the GH4 is still one of the best price options, especially if you're looking to record in 4K. If you guys like this video, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel as I have way more tech content, as well as vlogs. I'm super excited for this weekend. I won't spoil what I'm about to do. I will catch everyone else in my next episode. Peace!